My dear one, take a deep breath and feel the energy of the universe surrounding you. Feel the love, the support, the infinite possibilities that are always available to you right now, in this very moment. Something wonderful is making its way into your life. A big miracle is coming your way. Are you ready to receive it? You see, the universe is constantly working in your favor. It is always conspiring to bring you love, joy, abundance, and healing. But here's the secret. In order to receive, you must first believe. You must open your heart and say, yes, I am ready. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I allow miracles to flow into my life. Too often we block our own blessings with fear, doubt, and worry. We tell ourselves stories about why we can't have what we desire. But today, I invite you to release those stories. Let go of the old limitations. Let go of the belief that you have to struggle. Instead, step into the truth. You are a magnet for miracles. Take a moment to affirm, I am open to receive the miracles that are meant for me. I trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing. I welcome love, prosperity, and joy into my life now. When you affirm these truths, you shift your energy. And when you shift your energy, you shift your life. Miracles begin to appear, sometimes in ways you least expect. A sudden opportunity, a breakthrough in a situation you thought was impossible, a blessing that arrives at just the right time. Remember, your miracle is already on its way. Don't worry about how or when, just believe, just trust, just stay open. And as you do, you will step into a life of infinite blessings. Because, my dear, you are so very loved, and you are so very deserving of all the goodness that is coming your way. So smile, breathe, and know this, a big miracle is on its way to you right now. Get ready to receive it. Miracles are not distant dreams or rare occurrences. They are the very essence of life itself. They exist in the rising of the sun, in the gentle rhythm of the tides, in the silent unfolding of a flower, and in the perfect harmony of the universe. Every beat of your heart, every breath you take is proof that life itself is a miracle, and you are an intricate part of this magnificent creation. The universe is infinite, abundant, and ever expanding, and within it there is no concept of limitation or lack. Just as the stars never run out of light and the ocean never runs out of waves, the supply of miracles is endless. They are not given sparingly, nor are they reserved only for certain people. They are available to all who are willing to recognize them, to those who open their hearts and allow themselves to receive. Yet so often we close ourselves off from this natural flow. We become consumed by worries, doubts, and fears, believing that miracles are something we must struggle to earn. But miracles do not require effort. They require openness. They do not come through force. They come through trust. The more we resist, the more we push them away. But when we soften, when we allow, when we surrender to the truth that we are already supported, miracles unfold effortlessly. Miracles are not bound by logic, nor do they require explanations. They often arrive in ways we never expect, through paths we never planned. A moment of kindness from a stranger, an opportunity appearing at just the right time, a solution arising where none seemed possible. These are the whispers of the universe, reminding us that we are never alone, never forgotten, and always held in the embrace of infinite love. The only thing that separates us from experiencing the miraculous is the belief that they are scarce or out of reach. But the moment we shift our perception, the moment we choose to see life through the eyes of wonder and possibility, miracles become our reality. They surround us, move through us, and work for us in ways beyond what our minds can comprehend. They do not wait for perfect conditions, nor do they follow human-made rules. They exist in the now, in this very moment, ready to be seen, felt, and embraced. You were born worthy. There was never a moment in your existence when you were anything less than deserving of love, abundance, joy, and all the good that life has to offer. The universe does not withhold its blessings from you, nor does it measure your worthiness by your past, your mistakes, or any limiting beliefs you may have taken on. Worthiness is not something you have to prove, earn, or strive for. It is your birthright. Yet somewhere along the way, you may have been taught to believe otherwise. Perhaps you were told that you had to work hard to deserve love, that you had to struggle before receiving, that goodness was reserved only for a select few. These beliefs are not the truth. They are illusions passed down from generations of misunderstanding, but they do not define you. The truth is, you are already enough just as you are in this very moment. When you fully embrace your worthiness, you open the door to receiving. You no longer push away kindness, opportunities, or support. You stop questioning whether you are good enough or whether you deserve happiness. You simply allow. You understand that the universe is always offering, always providing, always responding to your willingness to receive. There is no lack, no shortage, no withholding, only infinite supply, waiting for you to claim it. Receiving is an act of self-love, a declaration that you are open to the gifts life is eager to give you. It is not selfish to receive, nor is it wrong to accept blessings with ease and gratitude. When you allow yourself to receive, you align with the natural flow of abundance. You step into harmony with the universe, knowing that your well-being benefits not only you, but also those around you. When your heart is full, you have more to give. When you are uplifted, you inspire others to embrace their own worthiness. Letting in the goodness that is meant for you requires releasing guilt, shame, and any lingering belief that says you must struggle to be rewarded. It is about recognizing that you are enough, that you are valuable, that you are a divine expression of life itself. You do not need to ask permission to receive love, success, or happiness. You need only to claim it. The moment you stop resisting and start believing in your own worth, life begins to shower you with the blessings that have always been yours. The universe is always ready to pour its infinite blessings into your life. But just as a garden must be cleared of weeds before new flowers can bloom, your mind and heart must be open and receptive to allow miracles to take root. Doubt, fear, and resistance are like tangled vines that wrap around your spirit, keeping you bound to old limitations. They cloud your vision, making it difficult to see the abundance that is already available to you. When you hold on to worry, when you question whether good things are truly meant for you, you unknowingly create walls between yourself and the very blessings you desire. Doubt comes in many forms: self-doubt, doubt in the universe, doubt in the timing of your dreams. It is the voice that questions whether things will work out, whether you are capable, whether you are deserving. Fear grips tightly, keeping you stuck in patterns of hesitation and second-guessing. Resistance keeps you holding on to what feels familiar, even when that familiarity is built on struggle and limitation. These energies act as blockages, creating a heavy weight that slows down the natural flow of miracles. But just as clouds eventually part to reveal the sun, these blocks can be lifted the moment you choose to let them go. Letting go is an act of trust, a willingness to believe that you do not have to control every detail for things to work in your favor. It means surrendering the need to micromanage the how and when, releasing the urge to overthink and overanalyze. It is shifting from a state of force to a state of flow, allowing life to unfold in divine perfection. The universe is not asking you to struggle or prove yourself. It is simply asking you to receive. Clearing the pathway means consciously choosing faith over fear, confidence over doubt, openness over resistance. It means training your mind to expect the best instead of bracing for the worst. It is a daily practice of releasing what no longer serves you, old beliefs, outdated stories, lingering disappointments, so that you can create space for something new and beautiful to enter. Just as a river finds its way around rocks and obstructions, miracles will always find their way to you when you remove the barriers that stand in their path. The more you release, the lighter you become. The lighter you become, the more easily blessings can flow into your life. Every time you replace fear with trust, every time you choose to believe in possibilities instead of limitations, you are clearing the way for something greater. The universe does not withhold. It simply waits for you to be ready. And the moment you decide to clear the pathway, You align yourself with the effortless unfolding of miracles that were meant for you all along. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, shaping the world around you in ways you may not even realize. Every thought you think sends out energy, and that energy attracts experiences that align with it. Like a seed planted in fertile soil, a single thought grows, multiplying and manifesting into your reality. If you nourish thoughts of love, abundance, and possibility, your life begins to reflect those very things. If you dwell in thoughts of lack, fear, or unworthiness, you will find yourself surrounded by circumstances that reinforce those beliefs. Your reality is not something that happens to you. It is something that is created through you. Every belief you hold acts as a filter through which you perceive the world. If you believe that life is full of struggle, you will find evidence of struggle everywhere. If you believe that you are supported, blessed, and guided, you will notice signs of support at every turn. The mind is always looking for proof of what it already believes, and so the stories you tell yourself become the foundation upon which your life is built. Affirmations are one of the most powerful ways to shift your reality. When you speak words of confidence, joy, and abundance, you are not just saying empty phrases. You are reprogramming your mind, rewiring your energy, and aligning yourself with new possibilities. Words hold energy, and when spoken with conviction, they send signals to the universe, calling forth experiences that match the vibration of those words. Your thoughts are like a paintbrush, and your life is the canvas. With every thought, you are adding color, shaping the picture, and defining the outcome. If you do not like what you see, you do not have to accept it as permanent. You have the power to choose new thoughts, create new beliefs, and rewrite the script of your life. The universe responds not to what you want, but to what you expect, to what you consistently affirm as true. When you master your thoughts, you master your reality. When you shift your focus from fear to love, from doubt to certainty, from lack to abundance, the world around you transforms to match the new energy you radiate. Gratitude is a multiplier, a force that expands everything it touches. When you choose to focus on the blessings already present in your life, you invite more to flow in effortlessly. It is a shift in perception, a way of seeing the world through the lens of abundance rather than lack. No matter where you are, no matter what circumstances you face, there is always something to appreciate. And the moment you acknowledge it, you create space for more. Gratitude transforms your energy. It lifts you out of worry, fear, and frustration and brings you into alignment with love, joy, and peace. When you cultivate a grateful heart, you begin to notice the small miracles that have always been present. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a loved one, the simple pleasure of a deep breath. These moments, when acknowledged, become powerful reminders that life is constantly giving to you, and as you recognize them, they grow. What you appreciate appreciates. So often, people wait for something extraordinary to happen before they feel grateful. They believe that once they have the perfect job, the ideal relationship, or the financial success they desire, then they will finally be happy. But gratitude is not a result of external circumstances. It is a choice, a way of being. When you practice gratitude in the present moment, you shift your vibration and open yourself to receiving even greater blessings. The universe does not respond to desperation or feelings of lack. It responds to the energy you emit, and when that energy is one of deep appreciation, miracles flow naturally. Gratitude also rewires your mind, training you to see life's gifts rather than its obstacles. It shifts your focus away from what is missing and toward what is already abundant. Every time you pause to give thanks, you are strengthening the belief that life is working in your favor, that goodness surrounds you, and that more is on its way. The more you express gratitude, the more the universe finds ways to bring you experiences that reinforce that feeling. It is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that difficulties do not exist. Rather, it is about choosing to acknowledge the good even in the midst of uncertainty. When you find something to appreciate in every situation, you reclaim your power. You step into a state of trust, knowing that even the smallest blessings are leading you towards something greater. Gratitude magnifies miracles because it aligns you with the natural flow of abundance. It turns what you have into enough, and from that place of sufficiency, more is always given. Divine timing is the unfolding of events in your life at exactly the right moment, in the perfect sequence to support your growth and journey. It is a reminder that you are not in control of every outcome or the pacing of your desires. The universe has its own rhythm, its own timing, and it is always working to bring about the best possible circumstances for you, sometimes in ways you may not understand or expect. Trusting divine timing is about surrendering to the natural flow of life, knowing that everything will come to you when you are truly ready to receive it. So often we push against the timing of things. We become frustrated when our dreams don't manifest on our schedule, when our plans don't unfold the way we imagine, or when it feels like we are waiting forever for something to happen. But the universe is not working against you. It is working for you, guiding you toward the highest good, even when it feels like nothing is moving. Trusting divine timing means understanding that the right circumstances are being prepared for you behind the scenes. And sometimes you need to grow or align with your desires before they can materialize. There is an order to everything. Just as a seed needs time to grow into a flower, just as the seasons change at their own pace. Your dreams and desires need time to manifest in ways that are in harmony with your life's purpose. When you are ready, when your heart and mind are open, the universe will deliver in the most beautiful way. Trust that the experiences, people, and opportunities you are meant to encounter will arrive when it is the right time for them to enter your life. When you trust divine timing, you release the pressure of trying to force outcomes or control every aspect of your journey. You stop worrying about what you don't have and focus instead on being present with where you are. Trusting that all things unfold in their own perfect time helps you stay grounded, calm, and open to what is coming next. It allows you to live in peace with the current moment, knowing that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Divine timing is not bound by human concepts of time. It is not measured in hours, days, or years. It is measured by readiness, alignment, and the flow of energy. The universe knows when the conditions are right for you to receive your desires, and it will always bring them to you at the right moment. It may not always be when you expect, but it will always be when it is most aligned with your growth and your purpose. When you release the need to control the how and when, you make space for the miracles that are already on their way to you. Your heart is the gateway to all the love, abundance, and joy that the universe has to offer. When your heart is open, you become a magnet for the blessings that are already seeking you. You step into the flow of life, where goodness comes easily and miracles unfold naturally. An open heart allows you to receive fully without resistance, without hesitation, without questioning whether you are worthy. It is a space of pure trust, where you know that you are divinely supported in every moment. But for many, the heart has been guarded, closed off by past hurts, disappointments, or fears of being vulnerable. The walls built for protection also block the very love and abundance that are trying to reach you. When the heart is closed, receiving becomes difficult. No matter how much good surrounds you, it cannot fully enter when there is resistance. The universe is always giving, always pouring its blessings upon you, but it is your openness that determines how much you can allow in. Opening your heart means letting go of fear, releasing the need to control, and allowing yourself to feel deeply. It means trusting that love is safe, that abundance is your birthright, and that joy is meant to be experienced fully. It is about surrendering the belief that you must struggle or prove yourself before you can receive. The more you soften, the more you allow, and the more effortlessly life flows in your favor. Receiving is not a passive act. It is an act of willingness, a decision to embrace the good that is meant for you. It requires you to believe that you are deserving, that you are enough, that the universe is working in your favor. When you open your heart, you shift from resisting to allowing, from doubting to trusting, from scarcity to abundance. You no longer push away compliments, kindness, opportunities, or love. You welcome them, knowing that they are reflections of the energy you are ready to embrace. An open heart radiates warmth and attracts more of the same. Love flows freely. Prosperity finds its way to you. Joy becomes a natural state of being. The more you open, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you have to give. Life becomes a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving, a dance of abundance that is effortless and infinite. Every word you speak, every thought you think, and every belief you hold carries energy. This energy shapes your experiences, determines your reality, and attracts the people, opportunities, and circumstances that enter your life. When you affirm and expect goodness, you align yourself with the highest vibrations of love, abundance, and miracles. You become a powerful co-creator with the universe, intentionally calling forth the life you desire. Affirmations are more than just words. They are declarations of truth, statements that shape your subconscious mind and guide your emotions, actions, and expectations. When spoken with conviction, they shift your energy, rewrite limiting beliefs, and open new pathways for blessings to flow. Every time you affirm something positive, whether it is, "I am worthy of love," "I am surrounded by abundance," or "everything is always working out for me," you are planting seeds of possibility. With repetition and belief, these seeds grow into the reality you experience. But affirmations alone are not enough. They must be supported by expectation. It is one thing to say that goodness is coming your way, but another to truly believe it, to feel it in your heart, and to walk through life as if it is already on its way. Expectation is the bridge between your words and your reality. When you expect miracles, you create space for them to manifest. When you anticipate joy, you become more receptive to joyful experiences. When you truly believe that life is unfolding in your favor, you begin to see evidence of that truth everywhere. The universe responds to the energy you put out, not just in what you say, but in how you feel and what you believe. If you affirm abundance but deep down expect struggle, the expectation will override the affirmation. But when you align your thoughts, words, and feelings with the certainty that good things are meant for you, the universe reflects that certainty back to you. Affirming and expecting goodness is a daily practice, a conscious choice to see life through a lens of possibility rather than limitation. It is shifting your inner dialogue from doubt to confidence, from fear to trust, from worry to faith. It is training yourself to recognize the blessings that already exist while knowing that even greater things are on their way. The more you affirm, the more you expect. The more you expect, the more you receive. And as you align with the energy of goodness, you naturally become a magnet for miraculous possibilities. The universe is infinite in its wisdom, limitless in its possibilities, and far more expansive than the human mind can comprehend. When you set an intention, when you hold a vision for something you desire, the universe immediately begins working behind the scenes to bring it into your reality in the most perfect way. But so often the need to control every detail, to figure out exactly how things should happen, becomes a block that slows down or even prevents the manifestation of what is meant for you. Letting go of the how is an act of trust, a surrender to the divine intelligence that knows exactly how to bring your desires to life in the best possible way. When you try to control every step of the journey, you place unnecessary limitations on what is possible. You may believe that there is only one way for your dreams to come true, only one path to success, only one route to love or abundance. But the universe is not restricted by human logic. It sees solutions you have never considered, opportunities that are beyond your awareness, and divine connections that are waiting to unfold in ways that will amaze you. The more you cling to rigid expectations, the more you block the flow of what could be. But when you release the need to control, you allow magic to happen. Letting go of the how does not mean doing nothing. It means aligning yourself with trust, staying open to guidance, and taking inspired action when the time feels right. It is about focusing on what you desire, holding on to the belief that it is already on its way, and allowing the universe to arrange the details in ways that are far greater than anything you could plan. It is understanding that things may not unfold in the way you imagined, but they will always unfold in the way that is best for you. Doubt, worry, and overthinking create resistance, but faith, trust, and openness create flow. When you let go of the need to control, you create space for miracles. You release the pressure, the stress, the endless questioning, and instead step into a state of ease, where solutions reveal themselves effortlessly. You no longer waste energy trying to force things to happen. Instead, you align yourself with the knowing that they are already happening, even if you cannot yet see them. The universe does not require your struggle. It only requires your belief. Your job is not to figure out every detail, but to stay in the energy of possibility, to trust that what is meant for you will find its way. When you let go of the how, you step into a state of peace, allowing life to surprise you, to support you, and to deliver blessings in ways that are beyond anything you could have imagined. When you act as if your miracle is already here, you step into the energy of certainty rather than longing. You shift from hoping and waiting to knowing and receiving. This is one of the most powerful ways to align with the reality you desire, because the universe responds to what you believe to be true. When you feel, think, and behave as if your desire has already manifested, you remove the energetic distance between you and your miracle, allowing it to come into your experience more effortlessly. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply absorbs the emotions and beliefs you hold as truth. This is why visualization, affirmation, and feeling the energy of your desired reality are so transformative. When you deeply feel the emotions of having already received your desire, whether it be love, abundance, success, or healing, you send a signal to the universe that this is your new reality. The more consistently you embody this energy, the more quickly your external world begins to shift to match it. Acting as if does not mean ignoring the present moment or pretending challenges do not exist. It means carrying yourself in a way that reflects the belief that what you desire is already unfolding. It is about stepping into the identity of the person who has already received their blessings. If you were already experiencing the miracle you seek, how would you wake up in the morning? What thoughts would fill your mind? Or how would you carry yourself? How would you speak, dress, and make decisions? By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that future self, you bring that reality into the now. The energy of receiving is different from the energy of wanting. Wanting often carries feelings of lack, uncertainty, and waiting for external proof before believing. Receiving, on the other hand, carries confidence, trust, and an open heart. When you act as if your desire is already here, you dissolve doubt and create space for miracles. You no longer question whether it is coming. You simply prepare for it, welcome it, and make room for it in your life. This shift in mindset transforms the way you interact with the world. Instead of waiting for signs before taking action, you move as if the outcome is inevitable. You align with opportunities that support your vision. You attract people who resonate with your energy. You take inspired action without hesitation. Acting as if is not about forcing things to happen. It is about stepping into the flow of creation, allowing yourself to become a vibrational match for what is already yours. The universe is always responding to the signals you send, and when you consistently embody the energy of your desired reality, your external world begins to rearrange itself to reflect that state of being. You do not need to wait for proof before believing. Your belief is the proof. Your energy is the invitation. And as you continue to hold this vibration, you naturally draw in the experiences, opportunities, and synchronicities that align with the reality you have already claimed. Miracles are not distant dreams or rare occurrences reserved for the lucky few. They are natural, ever-present, and always available to those who are open to receiving them. The universe is abundant, overflowing with love, joy, and limitless possibilities, all waiting to flow into your life. You are worthy of every blessing, every breakthrough, and every beautiful moment that is meant for you. To welcome miracles, you must create space for them. Clear away doubt, release resistance, let go of the need to control every detail. Trust that divine timing is working in your favor. that the universe is arranging things in ways far greater than you can imagine. Align your thoughts, words, and actions with the energy of what you desire. Speak your affirmations with certainty. Embody the feelings of already having received. Expect goodness at every turn. The more you open your heart, the more you allow life to pour its gifts upon you. Gratitude magnifies what you already have, and trust allows even greater things to come. The key is not to wait for external proof, but to believe, to know, and to act as if your miracle is already unfolding, because it is. You are a powerful creator. You are deeply loved and supported. The universe is moving mountains for you, orchestrating blessings beyond your wildest dreams. A big miracle is on its way. Open your arms, open your heart,